And I think it's one of the main strengths of this digital humanities master is that we get to actually also in a sense produce something concrete.
Cultural data sculpting class brings together the world of cultural heritage archives and immersive visualization.
I'd say the main idea is to learn how to approach an archive, a collection of cultural heritage material, and how to transform it into an interactive experience so that visitors can actually enjoy exploring that archive.
I think this thing is very important and crucial in these days, both because of the digitization effort that are being done everywhere in the world to preserve a lot of this heritage and also to interact with them remotely from anywhere in the world.
And I think it's one of the main strengths of this digital humanities master is that we get to actually also in a sense produce something concrete.
So this class brings together the two key human interests of seeing heritage and presenting it in an immersive way.
I'd say first from, let's say, perhaps more the humanities side of things, I learned how to approach an archive and also perhaps a bit from the museum's perspective, how to create a narrative about that archive and how to explore it.
On the technical side, I learned on how to interact with these big visualization systems using softwares like Unity or Unreal Engine.
The other aspect is also, of course, more technical as we learn more real-time programming. For instance, in particular, in my year, we used Unity, a 3D game engine program useful to create that sort of interactive installations, let's say.
The second thing is, especially with all the guest lectures we have, you kind of understand the perspective of each person on how they see heritage, on how they want to present heritage to others. For this class, I did a project called The Face of the War, in which I presented the portraits of soldiers who participated in World War I or the Great War.
With my colleague Cedric. Cedric and I worked on a collection of paintings of mostly, I think, Renaissance paintings.
In form of a face, which manifests the question, who is the real face of the war? Is it these soldiers who are fighting for their nations, or the collective representation of these soldiers as a leader of the nation who is fighting on behalf of the nation?
The idea is that visitors would strike a certain pose and move in a certain way and get resulting paintings in which there are characters that take the same pose. And so that was a bit of the idea behind our project. We really see this idea of combining the technical expertise with more the humanities question we might ask.